My thought is everything has a price. There is not a number that can get you back in that ring. 80 million, 100 million.
Nah, because now you selling your soul.
$100 million, you can have my soul.
That's you. Now we know your character. Sometimes, you look at people and you be like, dang, man, you ain't got no dignity. You ain't got no morals. Like, come on, man. Like, what you gonna stand for if everything is about money?
Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstones. Peace, mercy, and blessings unto the hopeful elect, the Israelites of the Bible, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And this is a video of, Terrence Crawford having an interview with these two other Jake brothers, which I don't know who they are, but I saw this video on social media. And Terrence Crawford, we know that, he retired after he did a big fight with Canelo Alvarez from Northern Tribe. He's an Issachar. And he said that after that fight that he was going to retire and not go back to fighting. So right now you had this other Jake brother asking, hey, wouldn't you want to go back if they pay you 80, 70 to 100 mil? And he said that he wouldn't because he will sell his soul. That means he will sell his soul. And the other Jake brother was like, well, I'll sell myself for $100 million. And then apparently you can see that Terrence Crawford's kind of checked him, telling like, damn, man, that's you. You showed us what kind of character you are, and talks about how when he sees people like that, he's like, damn, like you got no dignity, you got no morals, you just care about money. And that's how it is in this world. A lot of the people of this world, or our people, they love money. And a lot of these people that are famous, that are in the Hollywood industry or in the music industry, they have sold their souls to get the fame. And here's a quick lesson, and this is the book of Matthew chapter 16 verse 26, and this is Yahweh Shai, who the world inwardly calls Jesus Christ. Says, for what is a man profit if he should gain the whole world and loses his own soul? So what can a man profit if he sells his own soul and gain the whole world? If he gets all this fame and his riches, what is he going to profit? Like Terrence Crawford said, he's like, hey, you got your character's all messed up. You got no morals. You got no dignity. Because when a person sells his souls, he ain't control himself. Whoever he sold his soul to, that person's taking is basically, controlling him, telling him what to say, what to wear. And you see that with a lot of these famous people that have sold their soul. So like for that. Again, Matthew chapter 16, verse 26. For what is a man profit if he shall gain the whole world and loses his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? So you can see that this Jake brother was like, hey, yeah, I'll sell myself for 100 mil. And there's going to be a lot of people that do that. Especially, when the MOTB, it starts to be, force on people. People are going to be selling their morals, their souls to, get that chip, We go to the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 31, verse 6, because it says right here, gold have been the ruin of many. So a lot of people in the past and today's present gold has been the ruin. Ecclesiasticus chapter 31 verse 6. Gold have been the ruin of many, and the destruction was present. A lot of people have been corrupted by gold, by money. Ain't nothing wrong with having money, but to sell your soul for money, that's just something else. We go also to the book Ecclesiastes, because in the book Ecclesiastes, it talks about money is defense. It is defense because you can use money to, buy food, water, pay your rent. So ain't nothing wrong with it. But when you start giving up your morals, your dignity, and you start being in a different character for money, then that's different. It's the book Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 12. It reads right here. For wisdom is a defense. So wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is going to be our defense, especially in these last days when all hell is breaking loose. For wisdom is a defense and money is a defense. So yeah, ain't nothing wrong, having money, but not to the point that you covet over the money, that you want it so much, because money is the root of all evil. For wisdom is a defense and money is a defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. And what is that wisdom and that knowledge? Well, we go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, Verse 7, it says right here, the fear of the Adonai Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge. So fearing the Heavenly Father Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is the beginning of knowledge. It says right here, but fools despise wisdom and instructions. And why do you have to fear the Heavenly Father Yahweh Bashem Yahushai? Because everything comes from the Heavenly Father Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We go back to Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus. It says right here in chapter 11, verse 14. It says right here, prosperity and adversity. So prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Adonai Yahweh. So everything comes from the Heavenly Father Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So that's why it's a fearful thing to fear the Heavenly Father. You have to fear the Heavenly Father Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Because even Job said it himself. If we go to Job, because Job had it all, and then one day the Heavenly Father Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he took it all. And it says right here, this is when Job got the news that, he lost his family, his kids, he lost his servants, he lost everything he had. It says right here, this is the book of Job chapter 1 verse 20. It says, then Job arose and rent his mantle and shaved his head and fell down upon the ground and worshiped. Who did he worship? He worshiped the Heavenly Father Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and said, naked came I out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thither. So, we come here naked, we're going to return back naked. We're not going to take nothing that we have here back to the spiritual world. The Adonai Yahweh gave it, and the Adonai Yahweh had taken away. Blessed be the name of the Adonai Yahweh. And in all this, Job said not, nor charged Yahweh foolishly. So Job knew that everything comes from the Heavenly Father Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, like it says again, Ecclesiasticus chapter 11 verse 14. Prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Adonai Yahweh. So everything comes from the Heavenly Father Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Also, you need to know that your money is not going to be your defense. It's not going to protect you when wrath comes, when the anger of the Heavenly Father Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is put on the earth. It says right here in the book of Proverbs, because a lot of people depend on money. They think money is everything, but that's not going to save them. It says, this is the book of Proverbs chapter 11 verse 4. It reads, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness deliver it from death. So it doesn't matter if you have all this money, if all these people have a lot of money, it's not going to profit them in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from the death. If we go to the book of Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 1, and those that are going to be saved and protected when all hell is breaking loose, it's going to be the Israelite man, and they're going to be the elect man, the man that were predestined. It says right here, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. Who afflicted the Israelites? It will be these other nations, but also are 2/3 of our people, afflicting them, making fun of him, making fun of us, mocking us when we're out there in the highways and hedges, and doing these videos, letting people know that we are the actual Israelites of the Bible, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Again, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fears and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. So yeah, people are going to be shading bricks when they're seeing all hell's breaking loose, and the only people that are going to be saved will be the elect man, the Israelite man. And they, repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derisions and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. So yeah, they're going to be surprised. They're going to be thinking, oh, he's one of them. He's this person, this this person is the elect man. This person that we thought that he was crazy and didn't do nothing with his life, he was just out here preaching, he's one of the Heavenly Father Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's man. Verse 5, how is he numbered among the children of Yahweh, and his lot is among the saints? And who is the saints? We could always go to the book of Psalms 148 verse 14. The saints will be the Israelites. Therefore we have erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness have not shined unto us, and the sun and the Son of Righteousness rose not upon us. Verse 7, we weary ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. So yeah, so pretty much when someone, sells their soul, they're going to be doing wicked stuff. Yea, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way, but as for the way of the outer one Yahweh, we have not known it. What had pride profit us? And a lot of our people are prideful. Or what good had riches with our bounty bought us? So yeah, the money is not going to protect you. All those things are passed away like a shadow and as a post that hasted by. So yeah, man, like when all hell is breaking loose, the only people that are going to be protected will be Israelite mans, and those Israelite mans will be so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and they're going to be the elect man. And with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kadash, Shalom.